What up, Super players? Today I got some exciting news. We got the new set 4 cards released, and I haven't looked into them. This is my first view of them, so let me know what combos spur in your mind before we get started, as I go and pretty much overview these cards pretty darn quickly, so you guys could have an idea of what's to come in the new Dragon Ball Super card game. And just by starting it off with Son Goku, I can already tell it's gonna be pretty darn beast. So let's go. Let's just go. So Son Goku. Obviously, when this card attacks, draw 1 card. All right. Basic leader effect. Untap 2 of your energies. Nothing special here, but he is Son Goku nonetheless, and he's Super Saiyan 3. So let's see what is in store for this Super Saiyan 3, right? Well, when this card attacks, draw 1 card, and if you have 4 or less cards in your hand, draw 1 card, and this card gains 5k power for the duration of the turn. Not too good, not too bad. I'm not that hype over this. It is what it is. Just an extra boost. But we got a baby leader. Not Dr. Mew, we got baby. And what does this baby do? When this card attacks, draw 1 card, untap 2 of your energies. Basic effect. And let's see what the spice of it is. He turns into the grade 8 baby, rampaging grade 8 baby. When this card attacks, draw 1 card, choose 1 card in your choose 1 of your battle cards and 1 of your opponent's battle cards, and they both lose 10k power for the duration of the turn. So it's looking like it's a decreasing scale of power, and that could be very, very good, but it's only battle cards, so it can be kind of it is what it is. But obviously it depends on what the new cards are in store as well. So let's keep looking and discovering what these cards do. Untap power SS3 Son Goku. Evolve for 4, right? He has deflect, so he cannot be cold bloodlust. And when you play this card, draw 1 card, then choose up to 1 of your energies and switch it to active mode. This card gains 5k power for the duration of the turn. So it's looking like he's gonna be like he's a Gotenks kinda, but it's looking like he's gonna be useful for EX Evolve. That's what I see this guy, and it can't be negated, so he's pretty darn good. Blazing Spirit Son Goku, Barrier 2-drop GT Goku, more GT cards. It's looking like a lot of GT cards. Blaze of Glory Son Gohan. When this card attacks or when you attack or combo with this card, if your leader is red, place up the top 3 cards from your deck in the drop area. So it's looking like this Gohan's gonna be very useful if you want to run overround cards in your GT deck. So it's looking pretty good. Extra Strike S's Son Goten. Evolve for 2. And that's pretty cool. We get a teen Goten Super Saiyan. He's looking pretty clean. Dual attack, and he has a permanent. If you have 4 or less cards in your hand, this card gains 5k power and can attack battle cards in active mode. Not too bad. I guess for offensive pressure, it's nothing that special. I don't see him that special, but you can evolve for 2, and I'm guessing you're gonna want to evolve it onto this Son Goten right here. When you play this card, you may choose 1 card in your hand and place it in the drop area. Alright. And if you do so, choose up to 1 of your energies and switch it to active mode. Interesting. So he's technically a 1-drop play, but you get to get some cards in the drop area for some overwhelm abilities. That's what I'm guessing it's for. And let's keep on scrolling, and we got Power Friendship Pan. When you play this card, look up the top 5 cards from the top of your deck, choose up to 1 battle card with 15k or less power and GT and its character name, and play it, then shuffle your deck. This card, I see it as a very darn good card. Not the best, but it's good for if you want to spam the field with GT cards. And let's see what other cards come into play. And like I'm saying, I'm just looking at these cards quickly, so whatever combos come up in your mind, leave them in the comments section, because people are gonna read them, and you guys would get full credit of that amazing combo you guys just spurred up in your brain. So Digging Deep Vegeta. What does this Vegeta do? Once per turn, when this card attacks, you may choose up to 2 cards from your life, add them to your hand. That's pretty darn good right here. He's a 3-drop, so he's our awakening ability, and they go to our hand. And if you choose to add 1 or more cards to your hand, switch this card to active mode, and it gains 5k power for the duration of the turn. So he's kind of like a dual attack, self-awakening guy, and you could attack with it, and then use the ability, restand him, and get 2 cards to your hand. Amazing Digging Deep Vegeta. I can see that card. being very good. And then we got Daily Training Vegeta. When you play this card, draw one card. 2-drop draw, whatever. Intensifying Power Trunks. This card is amazing. When this card attacks, check this out. You may choose one card in your life, add it to your hand. So he's like saying Kaba. If you do so, this card gains 10k power and critical. This card is critical. And he's a GT Trunks, so you could use 2 energies to evolve that chain attack Trunks. That is pretty darn sick. This card is beautiful. Gotta have 4 of those hollow in your deck. He's an uncommon, so he's gonna be pretty hard to get. Dependable Mom Bulma. We got a Bulma character. That's pretty darn sick. Activate main, switch this card to rest mode, draw 1 card, then choose up to one of your battle cards and it gains 5k power for the duration of the turn. So she's like a 1-turn draw play, but consecutively, and she boosts up by 5k. Can be very good for the GT engine. I see that very good. And we got the Saiyan daughter of Bola, I think. I don't know if I said the name right, but when you play this card, look up to the top 7 cards from the deck, choose up to 1 red battle card with Vegeta, Trunks, or Bulma, and add it to your hand. So this card is very good if you're running a GT deck, and is our 1-turn searcher. And we get a Majin Buu. That's interesting. We get a Majin Buu. Nothing special, it's just a Majin Buu. Then we got this is the baby. See if those baby tournament packs are actually gonna be useful. So let's find out. He has double strike. And when you play this card, if your leader is red machine mutant, so if your leader's like baby, draw 1 card, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle card, and it loses 20k power for the duration of the turn. 4-drop pretty much pops a battle card. Technically, that's what it does. He's a double strike, and it's a draw. So I see it as a good card. It's all right. Then Baby Vengeance Unleashed. Union Absorb. There it is. I knew there was going to be a Union Absorb. I called it in the video prior. I knew it was going to be Union Absorb. Choose 1 battle card and place it under this card like Union Absorb works. If your leader is a machine mutant, so if your leader's baby, choose up to 1 baby with an energy cost of 4 or less with the same character name as the card you placed under this card from your deck and play it on top of this card, then shuffle your deck. There you have it. With this card, you're able to play out a baby from your deck, Union Absorb. So you could play the tournament pack baby, which I got a bunch of because I, for some reason, had a lot of babies. And then Val Revenge. What is Val Revenge? Well, it's an extra card if your leader is red machine mutant. So for baby archetype, choose 1 of your battle cards and it loses 15k power duration. 1 of your opponent's battle cards, not your battle cards. And it loses 15k power for the duration of the turn. What? This card is pretty darn good. It could technically pop any battle card with no energy required. Beautiful card right here. Pop your veggies for free. Pop those combos for free. Revenge Death Ball. If your leader is red baby, it gains 10k power for the duration of the turn. Then choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards and it loses 15k power for the duration of the turn. So this card is a buffer and a weaken potential and potentially KOing a battle card, because in this game your opponent's battle card loses or your battle card loses goes to 0 power, it gets KO'd. This card is good to power up, go for game, and pop something as well. And then last but not least, our last red card is Vengeance Onslaught. If your leader is Machine Mutant, choose 1 battle card with 15k or less power and switch it to active mode. It gains 5k power for the duration of the turn. So it's looking like the baby GT, the red is predominantly all baby and GT based, and those promo tournament packs babies are going to be coming up, and who knows what the SRs are going to come out with. Obviously it's going to be a grade 8 baby and maybe Union Absorb in it. So that's what it is. Let me know what you guys think about the red. I think it's going to be pretty darn good because of the weakening cards and this extra card, Val Vengeance. What is the best red card you guys saw? And what are the combos that are spurring up in your minds? Leave it in the comments section and stay tuned for that blue one. It's going to be coming out soon. And like we always say, y'all stay super.